Chikma, thank you for joining us for this very special Chickasaw Nation Citizen Update. Woven within our language are the priceless fibers of our cultural identity. These ancient Chickasaw words that connect us in mind, body, and spirit are the essential components in the practice and expression of Chickasaw culture. When we speak our native tongue, we reaffirm our unique tribal sovereignty that is so important to us now and to Chickasaw generations to come. With fewer fluent Chickasaw speakers living today, we are committed more than ever to perpetuating and providing access to the Chickasaw language. Our efforts include several programs and services dedicated to revitalizing the language among Chickasaw citizens. Earlier this year, we began our new Chikasha Academy Adult Immersion program, in which a group of Chickasaws are learning our language from fluent speakers in a structured and immersive environment. We've also partnered with local schools to offer Chickasaw language programs to students, with plans to expand in the near future. We've also worked to incorporate the Chickasaw language into other programs and services, including our martial arts program and the Aya Fitness app. This year, we're excited to join the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization's effort to draw attention to the need to preserve indigenous languages. To recognize the importance of continuing the Chickasaw language for future generations, we've issued the following proclamation. Whereas the United Nations Education, Scientific, and Cultural Organization is undertaking a decade-long event focused on the plight of the world's languages, and whereas the International Decade of Indigenous Languages is an important event which draws attention to the loss of indigenous languages and the urgent need to preserve and promote them, and whereas globally, approximately 40% of the languages spoken in the world are at risk of extinction, many of which are indigenous, and whereas Chikasha, the Chickasaw language, is integral to our identity as Chikasha people and is a source of ancestral knowledge of our history and culture and one of our most scarce, precious, and valuable resources. And whereas the Chickasaw Nation prioritizes the revitalization and preservation of our language by offering vital language programs and services for citizens around the world, and whereas all past, present, and future Chikasha speakers have and will contribute to passing on language for future generations, and whereas Chikasha people are leading efforts to reclaim and revitalize our language for the benefit of our descendants. Now, therefore, I, Bill Anoatubby, Governor of the Chickasaw Nation, by virtue of the authority vested in me, do hereby proclaim that the decade spanning 2022 to 2032 be observed as Chikasha Ilanompali. Let's Speak Chickasaw, a decade of Chickasaw language. We welcome everyone to join us in support of this very important campaign and encourage you to make use of the many resources available to ensure our language remains a fundamental part of the Chickasaw Nation. Chapisa Lacho. Thank you.